It's time for Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Finally. After like 3 console restarts because saves weren't working and ping wasn't working and there's some real issues today on the Xbox there. Like I was having issues with the 360 saves and it was a nightmare. It was like something happened when I would try to like collect rewards and some real server issues. I just also want to say, how do you do Heavies on Longshore? It's not really a Heavies map. Anyways, we're talking about the good old death of Xbox. Anyways, yeah, it seems like we finally come to a head of this whole situation. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well, you know. So you're becoming a channel member, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. It's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that and more in the video description below. So anyways, yeah, tomorrow should be the big day when the layoffs start happening. Today they did layoffs on their PR and third-party contracts at Xbox. Basically, like, if you're not familiar with things, the third-party PR companies, they're the ones that, like, deal with PR, you know? Email people, do communication, send out codes, do stuff. They laid off my Minecraft guy. They laid off the guy that sends me codes every week to do videos on. Yeah, it's a mess. And tomorrow's the big day. Apparently Undead Labs is also next on the chopping block too. So we've got it's supposed to be like the biggest bloodbath in gaming history, apparently, as far as like job loss and stuff. Like Xbox is going to cut it. They are going to cut deep. To a degree I don't think we've seen before, which is going to suck. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of job loss coming here. And this is part of the fiscal year ending, so you're going to see the first phase of things should be tomorrow. You'll see leaks, you'll see info. I'm sure there'll be some embargoes. Or, well, NDA signed contracts as to, like, when people can start revealing information. Like it's all coinciding with the end of the fiscal year, so you probably won't see the full extent of how bad things are until like a couple days into July. But yes, tomorrow is the day right when the fiscal year ends that they're going to start making their cuts. Studios will be gone. Studios will be gutted. It's going to be a huge disappointment where you're like, well, why'd you buy all these companies if you weren't going to do anything with them, kind of thing, for Microsoft. And it's like, most of these groups were probably a rounding error to Microsoft, but you know, you gotta make that number go up, I guess. To what degree? Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. As far as the assembly front goes, though, it's been pretty disappointing seeing, you know, a couple of the people that I work with to cover stuff, you know, kind of get laid off today. It sort of sucks because it's like, how am I going to cover all your stuff? But I am keeping an eye open for the person that I am having some issues with, or have had issues with at Microsoft over the last year, to see if that changes anything. As I may possibly, depending on if the shuffle works out, be able to slide back into working with Xbox if a certain person is adjusted in where they are. Anyways, yeah, no, it is quite interesting. Like, we're looking at the loss of Double Fine, Ninja Theory. What else is there? Undead Labs, Compulsion Games. Sorry, there's like several studios, and then Bethesda. Anything that's not working on the Elder Scrolls or Fallout. So we're looking at cuts at like ID, Arcane, and numerous other studios that are all under these brands. Ugh, I read right into that. And then, of course, you know, layoffs in all the different departments, all the different studios, cuts and everything like that. It's going to be... The Xbox that you see in like 2 weeks from now will look nothing like it does today as far as a company. Yeah. They're going to be completely different. There's going to be generational talent loss as far as development goes. And the quality of Xbox games will probably decrease further. Just because they're going to lose so much talent. But fun, right? Gotta get those Microsoft shareholder dollars up. Yeah. You only care about Obsidian. Well, Obsidian's got a couple teams in there, and they're probably going to be down to one team after this, and yeah, it's going to really damage the industry. Which, you know, again, those emails you saw at the Activision, when they were buying Activision Blizzard, where, you know, Phil Spencer and whoever was talking about how if the Game Pass bet doesn't work out, it's going to be the greatest bloodbath in gaming history, and here we are today dealing with that. You know, again, a lot of mismanagement from Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and of course Asha coming in as the Grim Reaper Hatchet Band, or Hatchet Gal to come in and got Xbox has to say, and yeah, it's not going to be great. It'd be very interesting to see if any of the studios actually, you know, kind of splinter off, or they get bought. I'm assuming there's just going to be closures, and it's going to be a pretty painful day for Xbox fans if you actually care about any of the companies and the games they make. Ah, they got the freaking gulls. They want Xbox God. Well, yeah, I mean, Satya, it was CEO of Microsoft, basically said that like a week or two ago. GTA 6 will probably have crossplay, yeah. State of Decay 3, but yeah, no, it sounds like State of Decay 3, they took too long making it, and it looks really ambitious. It looks like it could be a very successful game. I think the funniest possible combination of everything would be if these studios do get bought up. These teams do get, like, sort of, you know, supported by other companies and so forth, which probably isn't going to happen with the bad economic constraints of today right now, but if they did and their games were really successful, it would kind of show that Xbox is the problem there, I would say for sure. Which honestly probably is the situation, you know, get bad management, you know, an approach from Phil Spencer that did not work and did not yield good results, and then the mess that we're dealing with today. And in the future. But I'm sure it's going to be probably one of the more eventful periods of gaming as far as just the changes that are happening right now. But yeah, big shame. The 500 movies from PlayStation. Yeah, somebody asked me about that the other night, and it's not the first time PlayStation's done something like that, and you know, it's kind of, I'm assuming it's because it makes it cheaper for PlayStation to license these movies and stuff that you don't technically own them. Again, anything you buy digitally, you don't technically own at all. Even when you buy a physical copy of a digital product, you do not own that. Like, if you buy a disc, like if GTA 6 did come as a disc, you bought the disc and you put it into your console, you still don't technically own that, you just own a license to it. But, you know, and that's a whole other discussion for people to deal with as far as how, like, ownership rights and stuff work, yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, it's on one hand, it's nice that we're going to see Elder Scrolls and Fallout a little bit quicker. On the other hand, this is something that Phil Spencer should have worked on several years ago when they bought Bethesda. I've been saying for years on stream that Xbox should have immediately created 3 studios. It should have been, you know, Bethesda proper working on Elder Scrolls, and then 2 secondary Bethesda teams, one working on Starfield content, one working on Fallout, and we would have had, you know, after 6 years, we would have had a Fallout game, and we would have had an Elder Scrolls game, and we would have had, you know, all this stuff to follow, right? Yeah. People still don't understand, like, how ownership and everything goes. PlayStation grenade? I don't know what that is, but cool. Well, I guess at least they credited me for Black Ops. Like the Black Ops Revival weekend? That's interesting. Okay. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't really keep up with other YouTube channels and stuff like that. I'm just quite busy. Like this afternoon, I was just kind of like pumping out YouTube shorts there for the Saga kind of thing. I was like, cool. Wanted to work on other stuff today, but I was like, you know, let's clear the queue and get tackling that kind of stuff. I got all 5 shorts done, so good for me. Yeah, but I'm just kind of like, ugh, not my Minecraft guy, because it's like, how am I going to get Minecraft codes now? And I'm like, not my ID Xbox guy, because like, how the fuck am I going to get Xbox codes every week to cover stuff? Like, people really don't understand how that, like, creates problems. Like, literally, the main guy that gives me access to, like, when a new Minecraft map comes out and I cover it, and, you know, those videos get, like, 10 to, like, minions, there's 600,000 views. And, you know, the person that sends those codes out is now gone. And the reason I cover so many indie games on Xbox, that guy is now gone. And it's like, who comes in there and replaces things? And then, like, Ubisoft, I'm having problems because the new lady is trying to send me off to someone else, like the UK. It was just like, god damn it. Because I know codes went out today for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync there. Oh, don't bring a gunner to a Goss fight. So, like, I know Assassin's Creed codes came out today, but I didn't get one because the person, she's like, I only handle, like, journalists or something. And I was just like, just like, you got a message to the UK. And I was like, well, I had to find your contact. And she's just like, I'll connect you with these people. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm going to get screwed there. It's like, I keep getting lost in the shuffle. So many Canada PR groups are getting absolutely just eviscerated and destroyed and gutted. And it's just like, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Anything else? There's the Ubisoft thing. There was Xbox dying, basically. NBC Universal is getting spun off of Comcast. It seems like all the providers, like internet providers, are now like... It seems like the entertainment industry is really struggling right now. But yeah, if you're in the US, NBC Universal is getting spun off. I wonder if they're going to get like ridden with debt. That's such a sad occurrence, is when a company spins off a company and just like riddles them with debt and just destroys them, but we'll see. We could be in a situation where Paramount ends up owning Warner Brothers, Universal, and Paramount. Which would be nuts, actually, like genuinely nuts to see that kind of consolidation going on. Was that it? Any other crazy gaming news today? It was a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah. 2.5 million subscriber channel. Oh, that's great. I can't say I've necessarily seen a bump of viewership from it, but it's nice at least that I got credited. There's so many people that just like take content and don't even credit. It's kind of wild. I mean, there's nothing you can really do about it, and that's just kind of how things work. But it's like, yes, it's nice to at least get a little bit of a shout out. I appreciate that, honestly. Yeah, so that's good to know. Yeah. Thumbs up on that. I'm trying to think if there was like another big event today. I was mostly, you know, kind of keeping up with the FIFA stuff and just doing the shorts. Yeah. It's gonna be big changes in the industry. I'm just like, you know, I'm just doing what I'm doing and, you know, kind of keeping steady and dealing with all the YouTube problems these days that I have to deal with as far as their algorithmic adjustments and... Yeah, man. Oh, it's crazy. Hopefully the weather gets better here too. It's just like, today was rainy and windy and it's like, ugh. I just want to go swimming, you know what I mean? You're a lot less stressed when you go for a swim and stuff like that. Yeah. Halo 3 big team battle maps in the original? Yep. This was one of the DLC maps, was Rat Race. Well, this is a reimagination of Rat Race, which is from Halo 1, but yeah, this was in the original game. The only maps they added were Waterfall and Edge, which were from Halo Online. Every other map is from the original Halo 3 experience, yeah. Console sales. Well, I mean, console sales in general do get worse, as you say, at the end of a generation. The bigger problem, though, is like, you know, again, we're like, what, 100 million PlayStation 5s out there. If you haven't bought a PlayStation 5, you probably just didn't really seriously want one that much at this point, right? Like, it's been 6 years, the console generation is basically over. You just probably weren't that into it. But this is the point in the generation where typically the price of a console would be very cheap. You know, so say like 360 era, you'd be, you know, you could buy a 360 for like $200, you know, and it would come with a couple games and, you know, controllers and everything like that. And, you know, with prices where it's like the consoles are now significantly higher than they were when they released. It's like, who's buying one, right? So this would be the point where you'd make up some of your final console sales because the price of a console would be so cheap. It'd be like $200. You'd be like, well, why wouldn't I buy a PlayStation 5 with all these games? But at a price of like $800 or something like that, it's just like, you know, if you were saying no thank you before, the high price isn't gonna get you into it. That's where the Xbox strategy was kind of neat with the Series S, where it was sort of like, you know, had things economically worked out, and the Series S was $150 right now. I think Xbox would actually be increasing their market share quite well, especially with Game Pass. Had Game Pass not gotten so expensive. But economic constraints just, they don't allow for that anymore. It's a very, very different economy and society that we live in at the current point in time. Boom, you looking for that? You mean like the variant of the map? Heavies? Oh, fuck. Yeah, they had, I think they had Heavies back in the day. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is Xbox sitting there being like, you know, kind of like, oh, why is the price of everything so high? And it's like, it's Microsoft themselves causing it with the AI rush, right? Like, yeah. Fires in the southeast, that's interesting. It's just been windy and rainy all day. Well, I guess today it was more rain in the morning, and then just wind all day, but kind of nice outside of that. Oh, I'm dead. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe when it's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Channel member of the giftings, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. Also that Amazon store affiliate link. I'll have more in the video description below, and GamerCourse.com, where I stuff on my site sometimes, but not enough. Because I'm busy. But yeah, I think, well, Heavies existed for Halo 3. That was the thing when Halo 3 was, like, out. I just don't specifically know if Heavies on this map existed. Heavies on the other level, Landfall there, that was not a thing. Landfall was always more of a 4v4 map. That's the weird thing, they've turned Ghost Town from a 4v4 level into, like, a big team battle map, too, and it's kind of weird, because some of these maps were not designed for, like, they were designed kind of for both, but a lot of them just weren't necessarily like a big team map, but they've kind of just decided that that's going to be the case. Yeah. Damn it. The cloud will save us. Oof. Yeah. I don't think we're at cloud technology yet being something. Yeah. I don't think cloud technology is still like a nascent market. Like, it hasn't actually grown to be a sustainable thing. That was the weird thing, is like, you can go back to, you know, I did that video on the Xbox 720 leaks from like 2010 or something like that. I did a video on it a couple years back. And they talk about trying to make the cloud a thing back, you know, before Xbox One was even out. And we're here in the late 20s. And the cloud still isn't really much of a thing that people can do. Like, the infrastructure just isn't there. And Microsoft's weird obsession with trying to control markets and change markets to their favor, it just doesn't always work that way. And they've just become, you know, like Phil Spencer pissed away the entire future of Xbox, trying to make cloud components and cloud gaming, you know, a main part of Xbox. And it was so short-sighted to do such a thing. It basically further helped kill Xbox. The guy made a lot of choices that basically buried the ecosystem. But hey, we got a new load screen and people love quick resume. Woohoo! I feel so bad for all the employees and, you know, the employees' families and everything like that, because, like, we're gonna lose so much institutional knowledge in gaming over the next week here. You know, it's stuff that you'll never recover. And those employees, you know, it's going to be like impossible for them to find new jobs in the field, and we're just going to lose all this talent and all this knowledge. Half the teams quit. Means I can too. Yeah. The power of the cloud. Yeah, the power of the cloud was going to completely change Xbox gaming, and it never did for Crackdown there. And yeah. Stadia was actually really ahead of the curve on cloud stuff, but I think even Google realized that, like, the cloud tech just isn't where it needs to be for gaming to be serious in the cloud. Like, we haven't we haven't gotten there yet. It's an internet infrastructure thing, and yeah. So, yeah, I mean, the idea of it's neat. It's just the technology is there for it. And I don't know why, you know, they seek it out so aggressively when it's just sort of like, you know, you gotta wait, like, you gotta play long term. That's a big problem with modern Microsoft is, you know, like, Bill Gates, Bomber. They were very long term. They made money in the short term, but they were very long term thinking CEOs. Satya there is short term. You know, you burn and you kill everything you can for quick profits and shareholder profits really quickly, and you say fuck it to long term. That's how most like, you know, kind of companies are driven these days. It's the now, how much money you can generate now, and it's no long term thinking. And Xbox is completely going to just damage and destroy this industry over the next couple weeks here, and it's so short-sighted because gaming's only going to keep growing. You know, like obviously COVID growths aren't there right now because people live lives and they go out and do stuff now. It was always crazy to think gaming would continue to be growing at that kind of exponential rate. But it's very short-sighted to, you know, kind of destroy your potential future hold on the industry. And yeah, they ruined it ever since that. It was only 4 games. That was the absolute death of the system. State of Decay devs. Oh yeah, no, that game should have been ready like a couple years ago, for sure. And again, that comes down to Matt Booty there, who still works at Xbox. That guy fills upwards like crazy. If you have any issues with Xbox games not coming out fast enough, that's Matt Booty. He's in charge of the first party. That's his job, to make sure those games come out and make sure those games are quality titles. And before him, Phil Spencer ran that department. So if you have any issues with the quality of Xbox games or the rate of which Xbox games come out, Matt Booty's your guy. He's the dude. He bankrupted Midway. And he takes credit for multiple billion-dollar franchises at Xbox, which were successful mostly because they acquired those companies, but that's your dude. PS4. Well, they only really lost like 30 million users to the PS4, which is actually kind of impressive considering, you know, how everything was negative towards them. The real loss was for going from Xbox One to Series XS, where they lost an additional 20 to 30 million console owners, and then also the damage that the Series XS has done to their player base. So, yeah. Yeah. Hate quick resume. Oh yeah, no, I've always hated quick resume. I passionately dislike it. It's terrible. It never works properly. It just fucks up all the multiplayer stuff. Like if you're a single player user, it's cool, but like if you play multiplayer games, it's terrible. I turn it off on every game I can. Midway is kind of owned by, like, it's kind of under the Warner Brothers brand, but yeah, it's a lot of licensing things kind of, you know, here or there for where stuff ends up. You know, but I always love to give the example of Nintendo there. You know, Nintendo, the Wii U sold like, what, 13 million consoles? It was grim, it was dark, but now, you know, the Switch sold under 50 million, and the Switch 2 is the fastest selling home console of all time. It's the second fastest selling console of all time behind the Game Boy Advance by just like 500,000 units. And Nintendo bounced back beautifully. There's no reason Microsoft couldn't have done the same, especially since they are a trillion-dollar company. They have all the money, they have all the IP in the world. They're just incompetent at what they do. It's very clear, very, very visibly clear. When a small, tiny company like Nintendo is outcompeting and outpacing Microsoft, that is a management and that is a Microsoft issue as a company. Because if you actually look at the valuation of the two companies, Microsoft is much, 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 much larger than Nintendo is, or probably ever will be. There you go. NetherRealms was a part of, was underneath the Midway, and they're just kind of a studio and stuff like that. Yeah. There's a lot of logistics. I actually thought it was a really interesting point that someone made online, like I think it was like a week ago or something I read, where people have been saying the gaming industry's actually been contracting for like 25 years. Considering we used to have a lot more publishers back on the original Xbox and PS2 era, there was many more publishers than there is today, and then it's kind of contracted, and then it's gotten even worse over the last few years after COVID. Like, COVID has sort of boomed it a little bit, and then it's like gone right back to contracting, and yeah. Actually lost much more publishers than we've gained over the years, which is such a shame. Yeah. From Phil Spencer. Well, I think they kind of waited too long to get away from Phil Spencer, and the damage, like, again, the damage is done. It's, you can't recover the Xbox brand at this point. There's just, you know, Microsoft doesn't have the stomach or the interest to do it. The economy isn't there for it. The setup isn't there for it. They don't have enough core fans left. It's unrecoverable. And when people talk about Xbox correcting itself, it's mostly going to correct itself into a third-party company that puts out Call of Duty, Elder Scrolls, and Fallout games, and occasionally Forza. Yeah, it's going to be a shame. AAA or bust, am I right? Just for me, it's all the job loss is going to be a shame. What was the math? It's something like 44% of the industry is just going to be, like, lost. Like, they won't come back to working in games. The jobs and stuff won't exist. Not good for gaming. A crash? There won't be a crash. Gaming is too diversified now. See, a lot of people misunderstand gaming. They think of gaming as being, like, GTA or Call of Duty, but gaming is wonderfully one of the special industries that exist out there, where you can be some random guy living in a shack in the middle of nowhere, and you can make a little silly game, and you become the #1 game in the world, and you make millions of dollars in a single week. You know, you can't do that in film. It's nigh impossible to do that in music. It's very special for gaming that you can be a single person or two people and make a game that becomes like the hottest thing, and you make tons of money really quick. So gaming is pretty crash proof. The AAA market is crashable for sure, but like, so if you compare it to the gaming crash for Atari, the difference there was sort of, you know, gaming was it was diversified, but it was mostly big publishers that existed, you know, like Atari and Nintendo and so forth. And when you're that kind of an industry, like, there wasn't really indie games. That wasn't a thing back then, right? So when that industry crashes, that kills the whole industry. But now, like, say if the, you know, AAA market completely crashed out tomorrow, you'd still have individuals pumping out games, and it wouldn't make a difference, right? You'd still have, like, a Backrooms game, or you'd still have some kind of quirky game coming out literally every day. I think the math is 50% of any game that's ever existed comes out every single year on Steam. So yeah, gaming is really very resilient to those kind of problems today. So it's like, you know, AAA industry crash, sure, you know, that's possible. I think your core franchise and IP will still continue strong, but, you know, it could collapse, but the indie game part of it will never collapse, and it'll just keep growing. Ash hasn't tweeted in a while. Yeah, Xbox executives stop tweeting and stuff when bad news goes out there. Yeah. But, like, I think it's weird because some people salivate over the idea of like a crash in gaming, which would be terrible. You know, it'd impact my job, it'd impact the job of thousands, tens of thousands. It'd impact your entertainment if you like games and everything like that. So it's weird, but, like, I've been seeing people talk about gaming crashing for like 20 years. You'll see people be like, "Oh, the crash is coming," and it's just it's stupid because gaming is way too varied to have a crash like that. But the AAA market is in trouble, and console market has reached its saturation point, which I've said for a few years. It's not growing. It sells, the consoles sell hotter and faster than they've ever sold, but they don't reach heights or new heights or anything like that as far as numbers of sales, which is not a healthy industry. You yearn for Backrooms. Yeah, I was wanting to stream, what is it, Backrooms Forsaken, but it's only like an hour long, so I was like, what's the point of it?
Territory lost.
Right. It's like, what's the point? Like, I was gonna do that on Sunday there. I was gonna stream the Backrooms, and it was just kind of like, it's only like an hour long. Because, you know, you joke, but it's like I was saying, top 20, it's now, I think, the 17th or 16th best stream I've ever had. Was my first Backrooms stream there. Yeah. Which is hilarious, because my streams are dying, for sure, like 100%. But, I had a stream there that was, you know, top 17 all time, which is hilarious. But that's mostly, like, it's mostly post-stream views that I'm getting on this stuff nowadays, but it's kind of funny where I'm like, yeah, metrics-wise, it's completely dead, but you get like a top 20 all-time, and you're just like, the fuck? It's weird. Asha's trying. Well, no, she's doing her job. She was hired to come in and hatchet Xbox. That's her job. Their goal was to build as much goodwill and as much PR as they could around her as fast as possible. Like with Phil Spencer, so that you liked her enough that hopefully when she came in and she gutted the fuck out of Xbox, that you wouldn't feel as bad about it, and you'd say our queen is doing a great job, she's cutting the fat, she's getting rid of the woke, etc, etc, etc. That was Microsoft's goal. And you see it echoed online. They semi-succeeded in it, but not enough, I don't think. Oh, Backrooms was huge for me, man. It really was. Seriously, I like carried my month last for June there. Another one, yeah, didn't you see my video? I did, there was the Backrooms, and there was Escape Backrooms, and then there was Escape Together the Backrooms, and then there was the Backrooms Forsaken, which I did a video on this last week. Yeah. And then I streamed Escape Together the Backrooms, and Escape the Backrooms. Yeah. Yeah. So I did. There's at least 4 of them on Xbox right now. A write-off for Microsoft? Well, no, they're a company, like, gaming at Microsoft is the 3rd biggest pillar of their company because of Activision, mostly because of Activision Blizzard. Like, Activision Blizzard is larger than Xbox. So they are, technically by revenue, well, I think revenue declined quite a bit due to them killing Xbox in the last fiscal year. But if you look at Xbox, when they did buy Activision Blizzard, initially they became the 3rd biggest pillar at Microsoft, ahead of Windows for earning. Yeah, I believe they were ahead of Windows for earning, yeah. Essentially, yeah. But you have to go back a couple of years, right? But it's like, yeah, they got a temporary bump up, and I believe they might be 4th pillar now because their finances aren't as good in the last year since they gave up all their games and pissed away their ecosystem. But yeah, they were when they first bought Activision Blizzard, they were the 3rd biggest pillar of Microsoft. It's Azure, business or something like that. Azure and then something and then Xbox and then Windows. They're grouped up into different like aspects of the company. Yeah. The Backrooms. No. I don't think it was the Backrooms. I'm pretty sure it was Escape the Backrooms was on Game Pass. Yeah. The Backrooms was the first one I played, but it wasn't on Game Pass. Fuck me, there's a lot of those games. I was wanting to show them all, but like, okay, we'll just back out and I'll show them all. We're waiting for this to find one more person in the world. Back. Okay. So I did a video on the Backrooms. That was the first one I covered. Not popular, but it kind of grew in popularity. And then on Game Pass is Escape the Backrooms, which is my top 16 or 17 all-time stream ever. Which is just crazy because my streams are, like, again, very much dying, but this did phenomenal. And then Backrooms Escape Together was the one that came after Escape the Backrooms. I did a video on that and I did a stream on that. Not as popular. And then there was this last week, I covered the Backrooms Forsaken for having you a heart worth breaking, where you have an NPC, because it's kind of like Backrooms. If you don't have any friends, they give you a woman that will like support you emotionally. And then I'm now seeing that there's more Backrooms shit on the Xbox store, which I've never played. The Backrooms 1998, the Backrooms Code Red, Backrooms Party Goers, Pool Rooms Backrooms, Backrooms Level X with the Stranger Things font, the Backrooms Online, the Backrooms Last Sleep, the Backrooms Genesis. This is like cheap ass like B-level movie or C-level movie things. The Backrooms Escape Survival Together, the Backrooms Christmas Edition, the Spaghetti Backrooms, the Backrooms Hide and Seek, Backrooms Lights Out, Sauce Ops Backrooms, the Backrooms Midnight Shift. Is that it? Is that all the Backrooms? See, now that's the magic of when something becomes public domain, guys, is that you can have all these wonderful things. This is why I never understand when people hate on public domain stuff. Public domain stuff is amazing because you can create so many wonderful projects. I mean, look at Sherlock Holmes. We've had literally endless quantities of different IP based on it. Yeah. You weren't aware that there were that many. Yeah, but nobody owns the Backrooms, so anyone can make Backrooms shit if they want. Why are the Backrooms yellow? Okay, so what I theorize, and I don't really know this because I don't engage in any of that online creepypasta stuff. So from what I understand, is the Backrooms is a Gen Z thing, where they grew up and they interacted with millennials in what was essentially the death of brick and mortar stores. So like if you were a millennial or older, you probably remember malls and you remember stores being alive and filled with stuff, right? We haven't had this map in like probably like 3 or 4 years. You would go through, like, you probably remember Toys R Us being a store that was around and you know you could go buy stuff from. So the Gen Z audience, when they were growing up, they just remember seeing these businesses go out of sale. A lack of stock, a lack of items, grocery stores dying, stuff like that. Malls being dead with empty stores or going out of business tags on malls or malls dying. Or malls that were so old they weren't updated since the 90s. That's what Gen Z sort of grew up with. And now they've turned that into a horror situation where there's something unsettling about the fact that they've seen, you know, in their youth, all of these dying and or dead stores. And they've turned that into a horror game where you kind of walk through these eerie, empty places where things are dead or dying and sad. And that's their experience. So that's what I believe the Backrooms is. Backrooms meets Planet of the Apes. Backrooms of the Planet of the Apes. It's the Backrooms, but you play as Caesar from Planet of the Apes. That actually would be kind of funny. Fuck. A failed society, kind of. I think. And again, this is just my interpretation of it because I've played like what 4 Backrooms games now, and the general consensus or concept I see within the games is a sense of loneliness and a sense of like emptiness, and that seems to be the central theme. And they just choose all of these places that are kind of dark and or dying, like I described. Anyways, that's my take on it. So there you have it. Dr. Zeus, Dr. Zeus. Yeah. But that seems to be what kids are into these days. It seems as though viral sensations are big things. So back in the day, when I was younger, in the 2000s, the 90s, we had this thing called monoculture, where there was, you know, kind of like a big thing. Everybody was into something. There was, you know, way back in the day, there was MASH, and then there was Seinfeld, and there was Friends. You know, these were monoculture things where everybody, you know, because your buddies all watched them, you all watched them, and then we had, like, The Walking Dead, and, you know, stuff like that existed. So monoculture is dead. Now everybody's into niches. You're into anime niches. You're into blah blah blah. And then what's really hot these days is becoming viral. So if you have something like the Backrooms, it's a viral sensation. All these companies kind of lead into it because they want viral hits. Because that's the only way to achieve any level of monoculture. Because like back in the day, society thrived off of monoculture, right? You had an interview with somebody that was on a big show, everybody would check in and tune in on that. But now you can be like an actor that's in a show that's got like 10 million people that watch it, but you'll be really tiny and not known because monoculture doesn't exist anymore. It's all different. Society is just fragmented to such smaller degrees now, it's ridiculous. But it's also cool because you can be into whatever you want to be into, and there's all these different things that exist. But it has also killed the idea of like there being universal things that people are into. Backrooms games on Steam, yeah, I don't even want to get into that at all. The only thing I want to get into are you guys liking the stream, subscribe, and it's great, it's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member gifted, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. It's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. Yo yo. Why is Mario 64 terrifying? I think it's the PNG images. Alive in the 90s? I was well alive in the 90s. Yeah, no, I saw most of the 90s. Yeah, no, I saw most of the 90s. I was alive. Yeah. Oh, fuck this guy. Did you not see my picture where I drew Bond with all the scorpions in the 2002? I love breaking this up. Kevin got such a kick out of this. Because again, my mother is like, she's getting rid of stuff to hopefully move closer to where I am, so I get more lake access to different lakes, which would be sick. But she sent me one of my, she kept this one, thankfully. I wonder if I could find this, but like, you know, kind of like artwork and stuff I did when I was a kid. But there's one from Die Another Day, where I wrote about, yeah, James Bond with all the scorpions. Is that not an excessive amount of scorpions? And they all look relatively the same. Like, I am terrible at drawing and stuff like that, but apparently back in 2002, I could draw with some level of consistency. Because again, look at that. Like, they're mostly the same. And here's, this way. Here's Bond getting tortured by all the scorpions, so. Yeah. So for me to be able to draw and write in 2002, I kind of would have to have been alive during the 90s. Unless I was an incredibly gifted 1 or 2 year old, which just wouldn't be the case. Yeah. Emotionally prepare for Meat Boy. I don't know, but we'll see what tomorrow brings. I was more just getting my short videos out today and cashing in on those. Thank you, Sega, and your new directive. Go watch my shorts, guys. Sega pays kindly. Sega. Yeah, our team is getting our asses kicked. Absolutely throttled here. Anyways, there you go. See, I don't know why people question these things. Like, when I tell you things, I'm pretty honest about stuff. Like, probably more than your average YouTuber about things. And you have people there that come and question me, and I'm just like, fuck off. Yeah, it's like, what is it, my top 100 Xbox 360 games video, which I love to shill because I spent fucking hours making that. Which, you know, it's starting to make some money, which is okay. But, you know, some people, they're like, oh, you probably didn't even play all these games. I was like, fuck, dude, I probably play more 360 games than you'll actually play games in your entire goddamn life. I'd actually say I'm probably uniquely qualified to be the only person to actually create an accurate 100 Xbox 360 games list. I'm gonna put it out there. Probably one of the few people that actually would qualify as being an expert on the 360 library. Man, my team's getting trashed. But I like this map because we like never get it. It's a very, very cool level. Donkey Kong 64. Oh, they're doing PC versions all the time. Crimson Desert. No, I got shafted by Pearl Abyss on that, you know? I did like some Pearl Abyss videos. What was it, the Xbox One X there? I got like 100,000 views or something like that. And I went to all their E3 events. I got absolutely shafted by Pearl Abyss on Crimson Desert, so I didn't check it out. No code, no play. Can I say? You were in a famous TV show in the 90s. Fuck you, Kilimanjaro. Busting my ass out here for this team that's getting their asses kicked. Like, what am I supposed to do? Kill all 4 of these red guys? Like, I wish I could quit because enough teammates would quit, but yeah. Yeah. Spaghetti. I actually miss spaghetti. I haven't had spaghetti in so long. I'm too lazy to make it. Which is kind of ironic because, like, when I was younger, spaghetti was sort of the lazy thing my father would make if he had to make dinner. And, like, I'm too lazy to make spaghetti. I had minestrone today, which is god tier. If you guys haven't introduced minestrone into your life, you're missing out. It's the best soup there ever is, or ever will be. No one can do better soup than minestrone. I remember when I was introduced to minestrone soup. Back in, when I usually used to do my birthdays at Eastside Mario's because of the unlimited bread. But they were like, you want a soup? I was like, okay. Yeah, I was like, I'll try a soup. And they're like, you ever tried minestrone? I was like, I've never heard of this. And they're like, oh, give it a whirl. And I tried it and I was like, holy shit, this is the soup. And, yeah. That's the soup. Nothing better. Like, I know there's some chunky soups out there. They're pretty good. You know, you get some beef, you get some steak, blah, blah, blah. And maybe you take some brisket pieces, you turn that into a soup, whatever. And there's some creamy soup stuff out there. But, man, minestrone just hits on a different level. So if you haven't added minestrone to your life, you're missing out. Yeah, but spaghetti, you gotta have, like, you know, you gotta do, like, the straining and the noodles. And then you gotta have the meat, and then I'm a weirdo, you know, with spaghetti. I have to have crackers in it, I have to, like, melt cheese into it, I have to, like, it's... it's this whole fucking thing. You know, there's tomato pieces you gotta have in the spaghetti, and, it's so much easier just to take a couple pieces of meat, slap it in the air fryer, and turn it on, and then flip it for, like, you know, 5 minutes after. So much easier. Too lazy for spaghetti. Yeah. What is in... You've never heard of minestrone? It's essentially a variety of different vegetables and things like that. It's remarkable. Yeah. Yeah. Italian wedding? Nah, man, I ain't got nothing on minestrone. Crackers and spaghetti. It adds a nice crunch, and then the crackers also, like... sort of get imprinted by the sauce. If you haven't tried it, it's really good. It really changes the taste of it. Because like spaghetti is such a saucy sort of soft eat, but if you add crackers, it's like a nice crunch. I'm not even kidding. So what you do is you have your spaghetti noodles, then you add the sauce, and then you add the cheese, and the cheese melts into the spaghetti sauce and meat. And then you add crackers, and then you kind of split it in, and then you have like a crunch with your spaghetti. Tastes great. Don't knock it till you try it. Do I do meatballs? No, that's like really too much effort. How many games do I actually beat? I don't know, I've got like 250 streamed through games on YouTube, so... At least a good chunk of them, I think, right? Yeah, I've got like 250 walkthroughs or whatever on here where I've streamed the whole game. Not to mention whole games I've also played. You gotta remember, this is just what I do. I waste and piss away my days just playing through video games. That's what I do, that's my job. That's all I have, man. I get up, play games, do videos and stuff like that. Let's catch up on spaghetti? Ew, that is psychopathic. Yeah. I'm a psychopath. Seriously, I legitimately put crackers into your spaghetti and then come back to me and you will be like, shit, he's on to something. I think it was during COVID where I was kind of sitting there and I was just like, I need to make spaghetti more interesting. And I added crackers and it changed everything. I'm just saying, you know, don't knock it till you try it. But chicken noodle soup, it's boring. They ain't got nothing on minestrone. Minestrone's god tier soup, man. I got like 4 or 5 cans of it downstairs. It's great. Redneck spaghetti. I'm not kidding. Seriously, try crackers in your spaghetti and then come back, and you'll. I think it's gonna change the way you eat spaghetti. I'm not even kidding. Like I think it legitimately will be a quality of life improvement for you guys. You know, like honestly, have my recommendations led you astray, guys? Saltines or Ritz. Oh god, there's a specific brand of crackers you have to have too. One sec here. I gotta look up what these crackers are called. I honestly don't know the name of them. Crackers, red box. They're at Costco. Christie Premium Plus crackers. These ones. These are your crackers, guys. These are your crackers. Yeah. Premium Plus Salted Top Sea Salt Crackers. Baked in Canada. Okay, you guys may not be able to get these crackers. That might be your problem in life, is you don't have access to the same crackers we have in Canada. You may have shittier crackers. That might be a problem for you. Yeah, that might be the issue. Yeah, I'm starting to think that might be an issue why you guys don't like crackers as much as we do here or something like that. Oh yeah, Premium Plus. Everybody knows Premium Plus crackers. Make tacos. Well, it is Taco Tuesday, right? We'll do firefight security in a second. I just want to see if we get these extra 2 people. No, seriously, man. Try these crackers in your spaghetti. And I think it will change your life. I'm not even kidding. I mean, hell, you should see how I make my eggs. And you'll be like, he's a madman, but then you do scramble eggs in the way I do. And you'll be like, oh shit, he's onto something. Because, like, I don't really, you know, I'm not a chef. I'm not a big food guy. I enjoy food that tastes good. But, like, you know, I'm not a chef. But there is a couple things that I very distinctly do in my weird own way. And one of those is scrambled eggs. And one of those is spaghetti with crackers. And you gotta trust me on this. Yeah. The Costco cookie. It just melts is the problem. It tastes good, but it just melts. That's the problem I have with the Costco cookie. Dean there donated a little bit back. I have to go do a video. We'll see if I have a day this week to go to Costco, and I want to do like the sundae and then film like a video of eating the sundae. Yeah. Add crackers. No, have you never seen my scrambled eggs video? So what I do with scrambled eggs is I use shredded cheese and vanilla in order to make my scrambled eggs. They're very good. Yeah. You put them in your soup, but now you need to start adding them to your spaghetti. Planet Crafter? I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm serious. That's a serial killer. Our life's too good to serial kill. Yeah, it's just not worth it. It'd be a huge inconvenience, honestly. Jelly on scrambled eggs on toast. I feel like people do put scrambled eggs on toast. I think that is a thing, but... fuck it, we'll go do the freaking firefight. Let's see. Matchmaking. Disgusting. No, that's not it. Firefight. Custom firefight. One second, I gotta take a look at this. Cereal out of a bowl with straw? Why would I use the straw? We can't even get straws anymore. I'm in Canada. They fucking ban straws. Like we're some kind of third world country. I can't even fucking get straws here, dude. Don't even give me that. I wish we could fucking eat straws, or have fucking straws to drink out of and stuff. Firefight, security zone, no flood. Okay. Security zone. Oh, that level? No flood? That's fine, because it's gonna be a Gruntapocalypse! On heroic. Let's do this. Seafood. We actually have really good seafood. They bring it in from either the rivers or they bring it in from Vancouver. We actually have some pretty good seafood stuff here, yeah. You crush the crackers. So what you do again is you take the spaghetti noodles, and then you put the meat.
Firefight.
And then you, I can't eat 2 ice cream sandwiches. I'll literally vomit, Dean. That's not fair. There was one option for an ice cream sandwich. I will literally be sick everywhere. I can't do 2. So yeah, anyways, you take the spaghetti, and then you put the meat and the sauce and everything like that, tomato pieces. Then you take the cheese, and you melt the cheese into it, and then you take the crackers, and you crush the crackers. And then you use your fork to kind of like smush in the spaghetti with the crackers and stuff like that. So you get little chunks of crackers in it. There you go. But no, we actually have some pretty good seafood. I've walked in the grocery store. I won't do it, but like, I see the lobsters in the tanks. They look really tasty. Rum and the eggs. No, it's just, I've done videos on it. It's literally just eggs, scrambled, vanilla extract, cheese, and then you melt them all together. Tastes great. Again, there's a video of it on the channel. And there's an unreleased video that I have for channel members that I should probably pop out one of these days, but I have to edit it. Yeah. Seriously though, for whatever reason, my country decided that straws are bad. You know, Taylor Swift, she can fuck around on her jet all month and, you know, ruin the atmosphere and everything like that, but fucking heaven forbid I have a decent straw to drink out of. She gets to live her fairy tale life, but fuck me if I want to have a straw where the drinks actually taste good. Nice rig ice cream. I still have a couple crates of those in my freezer. Yeah. I'll have to grab the ice cream sandwich after the stream though. The viewership decline. People need to understand the magic of crackers and ice cream, or crackers and spaghetti. That's the problem. Yeah. Saltines. Those are real crackers that we enjoy here. 3D printed straw. I feel like that would not work out how you wanted to. Yeah. I hate paper straws, dude. They taste awful. Like, I'm all about, you know, helping the planet and all that stuff, but like, straws, really? It's like such a tiny piece of plastic. You'll buy something and it'll be like wrapped in plastic and have tape of plastic and there'll be like 3 layers of plastic on it, but fuck me if I want a straw when I'm drinking something. That's just one thing I don't agree with. Yeah. You don't see them anymore? Oh, that's still a thing here. You go and it's like, there's a whole thing with like all these crabs and I'm like, or lobsters. Actually, some of them crabs too. I sit there and I go, oh man, I kind of feel bad for these creatures, but I'm also like, man, that lobster looks kind of tasty. Too expensive, but you know, kind of tasty looking. Disposable straws. Yeah, actually in my family, we, if one of us come across like a dollar store or something that has a bunch of like plastic straws, we like kind of buy a bunch of them and distribute them across the family. Turtles? I don't think we eat turtles here. I could be mistaken though, but I don't think we do. Bamboo straws. It's not the same. Plastic straws are just better. They just taste better. I haven't come across a single like wood and or environmentally friendly straw that tastes as good as like an actual proper plastic straw.
Headshot. Cover me. Reloading.
Like hell, if I'm spending money on something, I want it to taste good. Like seriously. A lobster in this economy. Oof. I don't know, you ever go to the supermarket and there's just like a big thing of water in a tank and it's like these lobsters and they look sad, but you're like, man, I'd like to snack on y'all. You look good. You look real good. It's got those beady eyes and it's just sad, but you're like, you look tasty. That's how I feel sometimes. Seriously, man. Like, of all the things to help the environment, plastic straws. You have got to be kidding me with that stick, yo. You bring up that US stuff, Death Trooper, that's gonna lead you towards a ban, man. I don't subscribe to that kind of shit. Yeah. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, it's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member, the giftings, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that and more in the video description below. But seriously, I'm totally cool with environmental stuff and stuff that helps the planet. But like, fuck. Why does my life, why does my quality of life have to suffer from these terrible fucking straws? I don't understand. Like, there can't be that much plastic from a straw. You know, like there literally cannot be that much plastic from tiny little straws that it makes a difference on the global scale of things. There literally physically cannot be. Ow! What the fuck are these sticks? And eat an ice cream sandwich tomorrow. I mean, possibly, but like, I like Dean to think about his life and stuff like that, and why he thought I could eat two ice cream sandwiches. I'm trying to lose some weight here, man, you know? It's like, you're killing me. I'll eat one ice cream sandwich. But two? Yeah, I'll be sick. Global warming. Well, that's quite a question here. As far as where I live, we're kind of brought up on the idea of, like, Earth kind of going through cycles of weather and stuff like that, but you know, I can't help but feel like it's gotten warmer every single year of my existence, and the weather has gotten more and more inclement every single year of my existence. It's quite hard to say, you know, like Kevin and I we'll talk about that quite often, as far as it definitely does get warmer every year, and our winters are shorter. So there's some kind of environmental change happening, but, you know, is that like a natural change? Is it something else? You know, at the end of the day, I really do believe in science, and if the scientists say that that is the case, that is the case. Yeah, you know, you have to believe in different things. Some people believe in, you know, some sort of spiritual thing, and at the end of the day, I believe in science, and if science says that that is the case, then that is what I believe in. Bring on the grunts! Where are they? And I don't have any Toblerones left. Those are like a seasonal thing. A pizza pop? No, that's after the stream. Oh, hey, Castle, how you doing? Obidi software is safe? I wouldn't get your hopes up. I wouldn't get your hopes up. Drink from the cup? I don't know, man. If I go to a movie theater, there's like a closed off cup. I want a straw. Can't a man have a straw? My parents got to drink from straws their whole lives. Why do I have to suffer?
Triple kill.
You know, like my kids, they won't even know what a straw is. They just have like these paper abominations. Just depressing. Yeah, Canadian propaganda. What paper straws are covering in? How can I believe in that propaganda? I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I've always believed in science. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Blindly trust science. Fuck. A Costco hot dog on stream? I think that'd be a little disgusting, because like I'd buy a, you know, if I had to eat a Costco hot dog on stream, I'd have to buy it, and then it would probably have to sit there for several hours. And I don't know. I feel like a Costco hot dog probably isn't good after several hours of sitting in the fridge. I'm just gonna put it out there. Yeah. Yeah. Vaylander's just like, what about Cyberpunk? Oh my god, you know, it's kind of funny if you think about it. Vaylander's almost the equivalent of Doom Guy, where he just randomly brings in Doom into the conversation.
Triple kill.
Did that grunt just say, suck it, heretic? I'm getting my ass kicked by these grunts, dude. How am I doing? I don't know, fine. I mean, the streams could be doing better, but video-wise and stuff on YouTube, it's all good. The weather could be better. I'd like to go and do my, you know, summer activities. Yeah, like, I kind of spent all this money to live in a lake community, and, like, it's too fucking cold to use the lake. It kind of This is a bit of a bummer, but you know, I'm doing my stuff. And I sat here grinding YouTube for like however many years and grinding work for like a decade and a bit to live here, but you know, rainy and fucking windy, so I can't enjoy the lake, you know, kinda, it is what it is, you know, you can't control the weather. Yeah, I only got 2 swim days out of a possible probably 90 days of summer season, but you know, I'm not too bothered by it, not at all. Yeah, not at all. You don't post as many pictures. Did you ever think of like, you know, getting those numbers up there, Vaylander? You could compete with Ultimate Dominion guy on pictures for your game. Bad things happen to streamers at Callaway. I mean, I think it's more like people that make videos and stuff. They definitely went after one person, and I mean, I could probably email Callaway about doing like a stream or something, but I think he'd be a little disappointed by it. Yeah. Crackers. No, but I'm serious. I think you guys, I'll pique the interest of some of y'all, and you'll try crackers on your spaghetti, and I think it'll change your eating. Yeah. Do I think ID software will be okay? I mean, it'll probably be around still, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Sip out of a cup. No, they have like these paper cup or paper straws at the movie theaters. I like at Starbucks, they still do plastic, but they'll have like a cut in the top of the plastic so that you can drink out of it without having to have a straw. It's better. Except for the, there's like this butterfly kind of drink thing I had at Starbucks last week. That one you needed a straw for, due to the layering mixture of it.
Reinforcements.
Yeah. That one required a straw. Yeah. Do I like chili? I don't mind it, but I would never make it for myself. It's kind of just like leftover stuff becomes chili. Yeah. ID software getting strapped would be painful. They're apparently getting gutted. Fuck is happening? It's over? That's it? That's all? Oh. I feel like that didn't go on very long. Isn't Gruntapocalypse supposed to last longer? Okay, I guess we'll put it on Legendary. No, I don't think people are emotionally prepared for the cuts that Xbox is going to be doing tomorrow and for this next week here. It's going to be pretty bad. Again, they laid off my Minecraft guy. And the guy that sends me codes. I don't think I'm going to get ID at Xbox codes this week.
Firefight.
Because the fucking guy doesn't work there anymore. Who's going to handle that? The codes just don't send themselves out. Like, who distributes Minecraft codes? The guy's gone. You know, if they do like Minions Minecraft or something next week, who the fuck distributes it? Like, the guy's gone. Who does that? I don't think people understand that. It's just like the system of distribution is fucked. Not even like developers, but like even the people that like hand out things so that I can cover stuff, they're gone. I think the sadder thing would be like the loss of a legacy studio like ID at Xbox, or not ID Xbox, ID Software would probably be like,
Overkill.
you know, there were some people saying that you guys are gonna genuinely fucking hate Microsoft after tomorrow. Like it's gonna be a generational hate towards Microsoft as far as the studios they're gonna hurt.
Overkill.
I think it's going to get to the point where no one will trust Microsoft, no one will like Microsoft, no one will want to do anything with Microsoft, how bad it's going to get. But we'll see, that's the fun of it, you know? You never know until it happens.
Overkill.
That was a good sticky grenade. I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with plastic. aside from it being fantastic. Did you know Aqua stopped touring like a month ago or something like that? Kind of interesting. I didn't even know they were touring, but apparently they stopped touring. So if you ever wanted to see Aqua live, the time has passed. Yeah. Yeah, you know, if you stop having people that can support the ID tech software and the engine and everything like that, it dies, right? Because it doesn't get updates. Yeah.
Double kill.
Yeah. Trying to get free games. I love free games. But there's so much work tethered to that concept. Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of games have to be woke because, like, if you know, if your game characters were asleep the whole time, it just wouldn't make for a very interesting game. Like, imagine if Master Chief just never got up and that was Halo 4. It was just him sleeping in a pod the whole time. It would be kind of crazy if he wasn't awoken for at least some of it. Like, I don't understand where this craze started, where people want, like, you know, like, unawoken characters, but, like, it's important. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. There's something, like, really nostalgic and kid-like about the idea of tomato soup and grilled cheese, but minestrone is just better, man. Kind of like spaghetti with crackers. It'll change your life. Hooray! Doesn't that just make you feel good? Damn it. I said that's, for years, that's the easiest way to fix Halo, is you just kind of do a soft reboot, where it's like Halo 4 and Halo 5 and Halo Infinite count, but you just do it as like the Nightmare of Master Chief, and then he just gets up from his pod and you just redo Halo 4. It's the easiest way to fix things. Be like, oh god, Cortana, that was a hell of a nightmare. Be like, what, Chief? Be like, yeah, there was like these brutes and they destroyed the ring and you became some weird dictator. It was terrible. She'd be like, whoa, Chief. Good thing that was just a nightmare. He'd be like, yeah. And then you fix the whole problem of it. See, I can fix Halo easily. I can fix this broken, battered franchise. Got him. Oh, pasta baked with cheese and ketchup. I feel like when I was younger, ketchup was like a helpful thing, but as I get older, it's like ketchup detracts from the taste of things. It's just sugar, isn't it? I like Halo 4. People hate on that too much. Here's my dead body. Thanks for the battle rifle ammo. Previously dead Sergeant Johnson. Wow, those grunts are savage on the sticks, eh? Like, their pinpoint stick accuracy is crazy. I mean, Gunletter, if you can't handle the emotional stakes of Master Chief and Cortana in Halo 4, I don't know what you're doing with yourself in your life. If you don't think that Master Chief could end up with a Cortana that has a porn star body, do you even like video games? I don't eat casseroles. I don't eat clam chowder either. Yeah. Seriously though, that's the only thing I see is Gunletter being like, he doesn't like Cortana being sexy, and he doesn't like Cortana being great, Master Chief being attracted to her. It's just, you know, it's just odd.
Reinforcements.
That's what it's all about, guys. Yeah, Halo 4 was great. It just needed some multiplayer balancing, but other than that, not a bad experience. Y'all just hate us. I feel like Gruntapocalypse usually has more grunts. I feel like there's a distinct lack of grunts in this. Yeah. It was an emotionally deep storyline, Gunler. I think you just couldn't handle it. I mean, I don't know. When I saw Cortana with the porn star body and stuff like that, that's the kind of stuff that, like, I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. But I mean, if you're not into that kind of stuff and you'd rather Master Chief hang out with a bunch of dudes, you know, a bunch of oiled up guys, you know, not wearing their Spartan armor and stuff like that, you know, that's, you know, if that's your thing, that's cool. But like, you know, I personally enjoyed the aesthetic of Cortana in that one, but you know, everybody has different preferences, and I'm not here to judge. Yeah, GTA marathon streams. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Alright, back to the multiplayer. I have to run downstairs and grab this. It's gonna be a long run, so I'll be back in a sec.
Slayer. Gain the lead. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader. Lost the lead. Tied the leader.
There it is, guys. I got it.
Gain the lead.
That's a lot of walking, but there it is, the Yukon bar. They were on sale for $3 a pack.
Lost
Pretty
the
sick
lead.
deal, I gotta tell you.
Tied the leader.
$3 a pack at the Costco, or not the Costco, at the co-op. That's a lot of stairs. And this house has a lot of stairs. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Conler. He wants the oily Spartans. I like the Cortana where she's got some assets going on. We're very different people, but I'm totally supportive of what Gunler is into. Because I'm cool like that. I know, like ice cream sandwich, that'd be pretty sick. I still got like 3 tubs of that sitting in my freezer. They said they'd bring it back, but I don't see that that was the case. One of the store people said it was actually like a high seller, but I didn't see it come back this year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, at the end of the day, all I care about are your likes on the stream, subscribing, great donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member, the giftings, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. You know. Fuck. Thought it didn't see me. Mm-hmm. That's the problem with Halo and stuff these days. It wasn't consistent enough of a franchise. We all sit here hating or liking different parts of it. It's a big problem. See, that's the magic of Gears. Is it's basically the same thing the entire time. Even if you hate one of them, it still kind of basically plays the same as all the other ones. You know? Yeah. Actually pretty good. Pretty good. Ah, that's good. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good ice cream. Oh, that guy stole my kill? Unbelievable. You don't play Halo for the multiplayer? Then what are you even doing with your life? Halo is multiplayer action. I mean, Xbox Live and console gaming only exists because Halo willed it into existence. I mean, shooters didn't even really work on console until Halo came out. You know, like Fortnite, Call of Duty, that stuff doesn't even exist if it wasn't for fucking Halo. Halo showed that console first-person shooter gaming could work and could be successful. Yep. Ice cream sandwich into a bowl. Well, then you just buy ice cream at that point. Multiplayer is trash. Sounds like Valander's a heretic. 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 I see through the lies of the Valander. You just don't appreciate good gameplay, good content, and competitive play. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. Good old Tempest. There's way too much bloom in Halo Reach. I'm surprised they never fixed this where it's like, it's so like bloomy and glowy and stuff. Kind of weird. Just a little weird. Just a bit. Just a little bit. Raw cookie dough? I don't remember when that was a trend. I don't keep up with the internet like some people do. I don't think I really jumped on any of the trends, that's to say. I've done my own thing. I mean, look where it's brought me on these streams. We should have been jumping on all these trends, man. I mean, hell, look at how Backrooms, how popular that was. That's the future, guys. Viral stuff.
Double kill.
It's the new form of monoculture. Yeah, it's multiplayer. This thing. Halo multiplayer. It's what your dad used to play. Yeah. That's where we're at now, eh? Stuff your father used to like to play. That's how you know you've gotten old. I always liked this level. I feel like other people didn't really like it much, but I just thought it was a neat design. And Forge never became as big of a thing as I thought it would. I think a big problem with that with Infinite was them not releasing Forge until like a year after launch or whatever. Huge misstep. And a big series of missteps. Ah, you're lucky. Monoculture, not monocle. Mecha Chameleon, yeah, that's the hot game. We didn't get on the, yeah, we didn't get on that fast enough. Cut ties with Xbox permanently. I already did. It was like a month ago or something like that. As I said, I'm currently seeing where these assembly PR layoffs kind of lie as far as potentially reconnecting with Xbox if the
5 minutes remaining.
you know, certain shuffle happens in favor potentially of you know, the person that I had issues with potentially leaving. Maybe I'll reconnect with Xbox. We'll see. We will see.
Game over.
Yep. All I know is these streams are cooked. Yeah, 10 years of Halo Infinite. Fastest 10 years of my life. Fastest 10 years of my life. Whoa, they started updating Halo Infinite a few months after launch. Yeah, they started updating it like months after release when everybody had already left. When will these companies realize that, like, if you're doing a live service game, you have to release content immediately because people that want live service need more live service, otherwise they get bored and they go on to something else. It's not hard to understand. Player trends are very easy. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Yeah. No, seriously, I legitimately, after the whole Forza situation, I legit said I'm done working with them. I actually sent that email onto them. Do 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 do. But you never know, you might get back into things. Did Kevin ever get a phone? He does have a phone now. Yeah, no, he does actually. He got into the modern era a year or two ago. Yeah, he's got one of those phones. It's kind of, it's interesting for him. Do 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 do. Ah, fuck it. We'll switch to 4v4. It's faster. There was so many issues today. Like I couldn't sign into the 360, like Xbox Live. And then this game, it wouldn't sign, like save, like sign in my profile. And there was a ping issue, and it was like, it was annoying. Oh, come on, Gunler guy. Y'all just hating on that good age of Xbox, where things were still kinda good before things got bad. You need to get with it, man. You need to respect the Xbox Halo 4 era. It's when Xbox still had hope, dreams of all the Covenant. I think this game is dying out. Sunday's the like least watched stream of the entire week, is what it is. There'll be other streams cut too. Mondays are next. Yeah. The Infinite campaign. Nah, it wasn't fun. It was just this guy whining to Master Chief about his emotional problems and you going down the same repetitive fucking gray hallways for 6 hours. You finally get one cool point where you get a tank and your tank immediately gets destroyed because vehicles are made of paper mache. The whole campaign is literally just some big brute being like, I'm glad you killed all my men, Chief. Do you think Atriox is like me now? And then it just ends. A fucking horrible campaign. Garbage. Yeah. Redhead Begami till salvation or till salvation. In this economy? No, that's not what I wanted to press. Alright, back to it. I guess we'll back out and invite this Gunler guy because we're missing one person, so if we add him, in theory, we should be able to get into a match right away, right? You don't remember the story at all? That's because all the story was this brute being like, oh, Master Chief, you're killing all my guys. I like it. And you go kill another fucking generic-ass guy, and then it'd be like, oh, Master Chief, you killed another person. Oh, that's fine. Do you think Atriox read my texts? Atriox hasn't gotten back to me in a while. Oh, Master Chief. And then, yeah, it's a terrible game. Yeah. Isn't the pilot's video family or something like that? Oh god. The pilot's just a creep. I mean, he was a creep. He just sits there and go, oh, Master Chief, I have problems. And Chief's just like, fuck me, how did I end up in this story? You can see it in his emotion. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get down to it. The mechanics, yeah, it was really fun to play Halo, but with the grappling hook. It really made going down those generic silver hallways over and over again really thrilling. My greatest pleasure was like getting to the open world in Halo Infinite, it looking like shit, and then me throwing an explosive down that made the frame rate tank by like fucking 20 frames or something. I was like, this is what next gen gaming's all about. Thanks, Phil Spencer. I actually legitimately love all the Halo games, except for Halo Infinite. I really fucking hate that game. Killed the Xbox, it killed Halo, fucking damaged the series forever. Looks like fucking crayons, it's terrible. The end of the Blam engine. Yeah, I really passionately dislike that game. Yeah. Sky days from now on, my Sundays, that's nice. Who knows, guys, maybe the streams will somehow recover, and then we can go back to doing Sundays. As far as I know, things are only gonna get worse, though. Yeah. Which games people want to watch on stream? I find that people that vote on the polls don't watch my streams. Yeah, there's like a distinct sort of like slice of people that watch streams and people that watch video stuff. I kind of wish YouTube would create a system where it's like notifications. You see just streams, just videos, or all. Or shorts, because it's very, very different types of content that people engage with. Like, genuinely different. Yeah. Generic mountains. It's like the same forest tree on like copy and paste. Like if you guys have read, I have the art book for Halo Infinite, and the art book is amazing. It's like, oh, there's like a brute society. Oh, there's all these different biomes and environments. And then Halo Infinite is just like one crappy, repetitive environment over and over and over again. It sucks. Like, I don't think the idea of a Halo Infinite, like a Halo open world, is bad. It's just, man, that execution was poor. Very, very, very poor. Like, that could have been our Halo of us, but yeah, no. I'm actually not sure how you bounce back from that Halo game. I really don't know. Like my expectations for the next Halo game only get worse and worse when the previous one is bad. They should have just kept re-releasing Halo 3 every year, you know? They could have added Sprint and stuff like that and just kept re-releasing the same looking game and it would have been fine. Halo 5? At least the story kind of makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I don't hate Halo 5 as much as I hate Halo Infinite. I really hate that game. No. Sundays? I don't know. Usually Sundays were just our leftover stream day. That's where we got some really unique streams out of. I mean, I don't think you realize how dire things are. I've streamed pretty consistently every day for like 5 years, and now I'm cutting it off. Like, you know, it's pretty bad. I blame the algorithm. Mostly because I notice my impressions get cut off at the same number every day, but it is what it is. Yeah, shut thumbnail. Well, she's always smiling. I mean, you would be too if you got to be, you know, the runner of like a $1 billion company, right? CEO of a $1 billion company. And just like, hey, you want to come in and gut Xbox? And she was like, fuck yeah. It's not every day you get to cut apart a company you don't care about. Yep. I don't even think we can blame Kevin. This is a me problem. Although Kevin's mic on that Vanguard stream was so bad, I was just kind of like, I mean, Kevin puts in a good effort for you guys. I don't know how true this is, but allegedly because the microphone thing didn't work properly, he used his PC headset and stuff during Gears 2. So like, he literally streamed that game listening to no game sound the entire way through, so I mean, he definitely deserves a little bit of props for that. I mean, it could be very easily fixed if you would just drop by my house and pick up a headset, but, you know. Guess he's a busy guy. Only lived here for like a year and a bit, but, you know, no big deal. We'll always believe in Asha and her ability to hatch the companies up. Yeah. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, it's great, donation's cool, consider becoming a channel member, the giftings, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. There's also that Amazon store affiliate link. I'll have more in the video description below, yo. Yo yo. I think the opening Halo 5 was kind of cool. I like Team Osiris too. It just seems like story-wise, the Chase of the Truth podcast was more interesting than the actual narrative of the game, which was a problem. The premise of Halo 5 is better than the setup of Halo 5. Soundtrack's pretty good though. I have that on a vinyl. It's really nice.
Game over.
I had a rocket. I didn't even get to shoot it. You haven't played Halo 4 and 5? I thought you were there for the streams at least, Vaylander. Halo 5 on PC. That's because 343 was too incompetent. They did put Halo 5 on PC, but it was just like the multiplayer Firefight, multiplayer, whatever thingy. Rejoin the match we left? We didn't leave. What? What do you mean rejoin the match we left? We didn't leave a match. What is this? Oh yeah, Canonicals, the opening track for Halo 5 is sick. It really is. I'm kind of looking forward to getting into the vinyl reviewing though for games. Assuming Laced Records actually sends me some vinyl to review. I gotta fix my vinyl player and stuff, and yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. I love new things to do, new reviews and stuff. I like to be challenged in that way. Otherwise, life is just boring. Yeah. It's like windy outside. ODST with the sick, cool jazz music. ODST was fun. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't do more Halo campaign spin-offs like ODST. Would have taken a whole bunch of little Halo 3-esque or engine spin-offs like that, but sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Yes, I don't like the quit penalty system in this game, but we didn't quit. We never quit the match. I don't know why that popped up. We did not leave. The match was finished.
Blue team has the flag. Red team flag return.
Well, even with Xbox dying, at least we'll always have the Master Chief Collection. Until they pull the servers down on this. Then I will give up on society.
Double kill.
Nice. Easy win. I don't know, man. There's always a challenge. There's always a twist. I mean, look at all the football matches today. Twist after twist after twist. You never know. My day, it was riveting. I walked in the wind, and then I did shorts videos for money. That was my day. That's what I did. Infinite was a meh game that killed the Halo franchise and slaughtered what remained of the Xbox ecosystem. If they had had Halo Infinite at a quality level at launch for Xbox Series X, the Series X would have been a successful enough platform to not be dying right now. Just like they never should have given up marketing back in 2015. Just like they shouldn't have fucked up the launch or the launch reveal of the Xbox One like they did back in 2013. But here's a decade and a half of failures, and we're just dealing with it. Yep. Inherit all the Halo books. I have most of the Halo books. Actually, did I bring those with me? I don't know if I have those. I have the Artemis Fowl books. They're in my bedroom. I have them like stacked behind my TV, but I actually don't know if I have the Halo books. Maybe I didn't unpack them yet.
Red team, flag returned.
So I'll edit sometimes a playlist in this, since it's a rotating hopper. It's a windy day. It's either raining here or it's windy. That's the summer. Rain or wind. Pick one or the other. That's what we get. Today was a windy day. It's exhausting. Man, that ice cream sandwich, good. Those Yukon bars,
Red team has the flag.
I got the flag, guys. I got the flag. You didn't buy an Xbox One at launch? You helped kill Xbox. Tisk. Nah. RAM. RAM could cost $0 and people still wouldn't be buying
Red
Xboxes.
team has the flag.
It's not even a components thing. People literally just don't like Xbox anymore. The word of mouth on Xbox is straight poison. Actually, I'd go as far as saying literal poison has better word of mouth than Xbox does. At least you'd have people be like, wow, that poison was really effective against the rats. Like, you know, that's the better word of mouth than Xbox has going on right now. Literal poison has better word of mouth than Xbox. Literal poison. Because at least poison is effective. You feel like you're getting your bang for your buck out of it. But hey, it could be worse, you know? It could be like the Supergirl box office right now. That's pretty dire. Came in at 37.1. I just want to again put out the mention that I had it pegged at 37 million, so 37.1. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn good box office predictions. Just want to throw that out there. No big deal. Second ice cream sandwich. I'd actually probably be like straight up sick. Ah! Almost got that flag. Oh, that sucks.
Red team has the flag.
Rough.
Blue team, flag returned. Blue team has the flag. Red team has the flag.
Halo 1 with all the optimism in the world.
Blue team.
God, look, we need to start putting some points on this or we're gonna keep losing, man. Sorry, maybe to eat 2 ice cream sandwiches. That wasn't the rules on the sheet, Dean, and you know that's true. You know it said 1 ice cream sandwich.
Red team.
A, I feel sick, and B, I can't stomach the calories. I try to lose some weight here, man. Have some respect for my poor belly that needs to shrink a bit. How am I supposed to be a perfectly attractable individual if I'm not at my best?
Blue team has the flag.
You can use the extra half of it towards your next Sky Captain donation.
Blue team has the flag.
Sundae covered in hot
Red team
chocolate
has
syrup.
the flag.
Where am I gonna get hot chocolate syrup from in this economy?
Blue team flag returned.
The first Supergirl movie bombed. Again, who wants a Supergirl movie? Like, it wasn't even good.
Red
Lanterns.
team, flag
I mean, it
returned.
kind of looks good, but
Red
after
team
Supergirl,
has
I'm kind of
the
like,
flag.
it's probably gonna be terrible, isn't it? Yeah,
Blue
it's
team,
probably gonna be terrible.
flag returned.
Clockwork and Gears. Oh, come on. Nobody believes those are actually gonna be exclusives. Like, I don't know how anyone actually believes anything Microsoft says anymore. Like, they just lie every chance they get. Like, if we go back to like 2010s or something, Microsoft says something, you'd be like, okay, that's gonna be realistic. But like in the late 2020s, how do you believe a word that company says of anything? Like, seriously, how do you believe anything they say? I do not get it. They lie perpetually. The worst is they try to cover it with PR speak and stuff, but like they lie about things.
Blue team has the flag.
Ladies love a guy that can multiply screw sandwiches. I've never heard that before.
Red team flag return.
Or Supergirl. See, that's the thing too, is like, I don't necessarily want the movie to bomb. I wanted it to be, you know, a good quality film, but it kind of deserves it for how bad it was. I think James Gunn just might be a bit of a hack and doesn't know a good story or anything like that.
Red team has the flag.
I also love the quote where the director was like, it says he didn't read or care about the source material at all, and I'm like, yeah, it shows in how the color palette and the art direction of the movie. And the story. The pieces were there. The execution was not for poor Supergirl. The Fortnite character for her is probably going to be more successful than the film is. And it's not even Al Cock's fault. Al Cock didn't deserve this. Must kind of suck to be an actor where you're like, you put in an okay performance and just everything around you just sucks and everyone's like, you're a terrible movie. Like, what do you do? Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. Dad bods. I think that's just something that like media fakes to make you feel good about your body, but I don't think dad bods are in. I think your idea of a dad bod and what actually women think are dad bods are completely different. Completely different. No, seriously, I'm starting to think it's like a reoccurring thing. He's like, the script for Supergirl's amazing. He hired the lady to write 2 more movies, Wonder Woman and Teen Titans, and like Supergirl was fucking terrible from a story perspective. He said The Flash was like the best superhero movie he's ever watched, and I mean, like, let's be real here. I think he, you know, again, like I saw his take from back in the day where he said the Tim Burton Batman movies were terrible. I think the guy's just got bad taste.
Double kill.
How was he as Lobo? If you put in a Stickman that was called Stickman, and you just swapped Lobo out of every scene, nothing in the movie would change. It would be the exact same. You could put a rock in place of Lobo, and the movie would not change at all. Lobo was completely random and unnecessary. He came in, he smoked a cigar, and then he would leave. And then he'd come back, he'd smoke a cigar and leave. But if you put in any random, even inanimate object in place of Lobo in that movie, it wouldn't change anything. Not a thing. You could put in the comic Wonder Woman, Woman of Tomorrow or whatever, in place of Lobo, and it would serve the same purpose as Lobo did.
Flag stolen.
Yeah. Pointless. Eat the second goddamn sandwich, but my stomach will be upset. I'll have a pizza pop later. I deserve warm food. Be fat like you. I resist the calories. I'm too strong for that. What about PlayStation? Yeah, they're doing okay enough. I mean, people whine about PlayStation, but they're doing fine as a company. I mean, I guess he looks like Lobo, but like he's just literally pointless.
Stolen.
Like if you ever watch Supergirl and you see Lobo on screen, just picture him as like a doll, and you'll be like, oh, there's no difference in what he's doing in this movie.
Flag dropped.
They're gonna lose like at least $100 million on Supergirl, if not a couple $100 million. Like
Flag dropped.
it's a colossal fuck up.
Flag reset. Revenge. Flag reset.
Ah, I should just picked up the DM or pulled out the DMR and shot that guy once.
Flag stolen.
Oh,
Flag
unbelievable.
dropped.
Unbelievable. Look like a clan we're fighting, they all have the same emblem.
Flag captured. Gained the lead.
Boom, you looking for this?
Double kill. Flag captured. Triple kill.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm really surprised these streams didn't grow to higher levels of popularity. High quality fidelity, great premium spot, quiet marketplace area,
Flag
great
dropped.
industry takes and information and knowledge.
Dropped. Flag
Crazy.
stolen.
If you go crazy, will I call you Superman? Well, we didn't call you Superman before, we're probably not gonna call you after that.
Flag recovered. Flag dropped.
And remember guys, the yellow sun is a cure-all. Like literally the whole plot and drive of the movie, I was just like, why don't you just go to a yellow sun?
Flag dropped. Flag captured. Game over.
Movie plot strangely revolved around different suns. I think that's the only way you make a Superman character interesting. Different suns. 6 billion. I don't know. I don't work at Rockstar. I don't know how much they spent on it. They probably spent a lot of money on it. But it was cheap. Well, that food is expensive here because of exchange rates and stuff, for some reason. Wah 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 wah. Scribs. Streets taken. Scooter guy, I don't see him for years, dude. Ah, fuck, they changed the days? God damn it. They turned it to hours? Fucking Xbox, dude. Fucking stupid ass listening to fucking Twitter users in regards to how the console should be fucking run. God damn it, Asha. Anyways, that's how she goes. Fucking hours. This fucking means nothing. 4,000 hours? What the fuck does that mean? 1,900 hours? How many fucking days? It's a stupid number. It's just like the stupid icon beside my name that means fucking nothing. They're just doing cheap PR things to make people feel good about themselves as this platform dies. Fucking sucks.
Assault.
Hours. Dumbass shit. Like, honestly. Hours. 1,000, 2,000 hours. Fucking who cares? Unbelievable. Costco sponsorship. Not with these metrics. No siree. The battle rifle's the best weapon in this game. I love the battle rifle. Xbox has kryptonite? I don't know. They make a lot of choices. The choices are usually bad ones, but, you know, there's not much you can do about it. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, it's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member, the gifteds, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts. Also that Amazon Store Fleet. Like all that more in the video description below. We didn't disarm the bot. Okay, well there that goes. But we failed. Now Xbox is capitalized.
Round over.
We have quick resume.
Offense.
Crazy ass ecosystem. It's some bad shooting there. This map, no, this was from Halo Online. It's a remake of Halo 2 level. Thousands of hours and know the day. I'm so bad at converting numbers like that. And it's just because some people on Twitter whined about it. Now we're stuck with this. It's just logical. Where is my vote, Asha? Can at least pop up on the dashboard as a vote or something. Fucking Twitter. Why does Twitter decide the direction of Xbox? Why? It's Twitter. Make it make sense. System Shock 2. Yeah, that was weird. They sent me a code for that like a month after the update came out. I'm probably gonna get like no immediate views off of that, but hopefully in the long term it kind of does okay. But like, yeah, that was weird. Like literally, like I asked for it like a month ago, and it just randomly was like, "Hey, here's your code," and I was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, nobody's gonna care at this point, but all right, I'll just do it because you know why not? All right. Yeah, a little strange. Invite, sure, Wolf Willow guy, no problem. No problem, man. God damn it, where was that coming from? That guy? I didn't even see that guy shoot from that angle. Firefight in the Halo remake? They didn't even put multiplayer in the remake. Just co-op. What were you expecting them to do? Put an effort into their beloved flagship franchise and put out a quality release? No. You slap it in Unreal Engine, we make it look real pretty, give it some temporal fuzz, and we call it a day. That's how we do it at Xbox. 6 out of 10. We strive for mediocrity. Damn it. We need to help this guy get the bomb there.
1 minute remaining.
Unbelievable. What is our team doing? Gotta plant the bomb, that's for sure. That's a good grenade. That guy would have pressed after, you know, throwing that grenade at me. He would have had a pretty easy kill there. Oh, he's got a shotgun. I'm screwed. Meat Boy. Ah, well, we're doing Meat Boy tomorrow. I guess. That should be interesting. Yep, that should be real interesting. Run, Elite, run with the bomb.
30 seconds remaining.
He's a one shot. Okay, well that sucks. How many shots? Supposed to be a few bursts of the BR kills people, but sometimes you just get raw luck and it doesn't give you anything, you know what I'm saying? Really depends on how good your shots are, honestly. Accuracy, all that stuff. A little bit of luck too. Oh, come on, that punch should have been enough. His shields are popping. He's a one-shot 3D. Get him, Gutler. Get his ass. Don't let you let us all down. He's gonna show up at your reporting card for the next fiscal period that ends tomorrow. Oh, boo! Boo. Beta? Are they doing a Gears beta? I never heard anything about a beta for that game. That was a terrible spawn. They threw up a bubble shield for us. This is great. How convenient. Damn it. How come we're not getting this going, you know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. That was a terrible fucking, like right in the middle of this guy. Like, what are you supposed to do in that kind of a situation? Like, you literally appear in front of these guys. August? I didn't hear anything about a beta. I didn't hear anything about that. Hoping the new releases is about to help me out a bit, though. As far as metrics and stuff like that. Here's a E-Day limited edition? Probably not. The price of the limited editions? I mean, hell, they're getting the 2 terabyte. I doubt they're going to introduce more SKUs. Damn it, dude. Damn it.
Offense. Bomb taken.
This is not going well for our squad. Ah, crap. Ah, that was good. I feel like I was the only one left on my team that wasn't part of this rush here. Come on, Gunler, you can do it. Blow up that bomb.
Bomb disarmed.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Set.
You're lucky you have friends.
Taken.
Unbelievable. That Warthog rush was genius, but I was left out of it. And they've actually had some really cool limited edition Xbox consoles for Gears. That's the biggest shame, is losing all the limited edition consoles, is there was so many cool designs, and now they just like don't exist.
Bomb dropped. Bomb taken.
They tried those stupid like sleeve things that nobody wanted. That was just in response to the PlayStation cases being so popular. Xbox thought they could do the same. With like pieces of fabric. Something like buying a $60 piece of fabric that sits outside my Xbox. Like, who wants that, honestly? Digital Foundry. Psh, what did they know, man? They thought Starfield couldn't be more than 30 FPS, honestly. It does 120 now. Look on the bright side. Yeah, Xbox is dying, the streams are dying, but I did get some major shorts out for some good money today, so that's, yeah, you're right. Always look on the bright side of life. God damn it. I don't understand the fabric of adding this pelt to the side of the armor. Like, what's it gonna do? Keep you warm or something? Like, the whole point of the suit keeps it warm. This is more for aesthetic. This match is over.
Bomb reset.
our team is beat. In a better time, I'd be able to quit this match with no penalty. Sucks to suck.
1 minute remaining.
Come on! Like, you know, like, oh, come on. Teammate, he's right there, just shoot at him like once or twice, Hunted. Like, the fuck?
30 seconds remaining. Bomb taken.
Well, the kids, they crave Mecha Chameleon. That's what the people want. Mecha Chameleon.
10 seconds.
It's actually amazing how well that game sold. I think it kind of furthers my point, though, that, like, you're crash resistant in this industry.
Sub death. 30 seconds remaining. Kill.
We did it! We did it! The PC hybrid, well, I mean, the next console's next year, so yeah. It'll be the last SKU for Series XS. I mean, they're literally cutting SKUs, right? Like, they're cutting the Galaxy, the 2TB version, so, like... What an ass-kicking that was. Like, straight-up depression quest. Gunler, do you mind telling me what the hell happened that match? What happened to our team? It is a game where we can play as Halo in it. Is Wolf Willow gonna join? Yes, he is. I just want to send the COD pictures because I emailed my guy about COD coins. So this is what I sent my COD guy. It's Nicolas Cage with COD coins. I was talking about the Black Ops stuff. And he sent me Nicolas Cage with COD coins in his eyes. That creepy. Anyways, I should be good on Black Ops ports, guys. I don't know how I died. Well, that's because I was the only one actually going for the objective, Gunler. You were sitting there farming kills, and I was like, you know, I was putting my heart and soul into it. I was giving it all for the team. I was giving it all for society and the Xbox, and once again, you know, just it wasn't appreciated there. Wasn't appreciated my efforts. I give and I give, and people just take. Hurts inside my heart. King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
Crazy king.
To score points. New hill available.
Gunler, Wolf Willow, on me. Let's grab this rocket.
You have the hill. First point. Gain the lead.
Oh, for
Hill taken.
come on, these rockets.
You have the hill. Gain the hill. Hill taken. Hill taken. Gain the hill.
I was kind of hoping that guy would move up a bit more.
Hill taken.
Halo Pisser, I hope so. I mean, Halo isn't on PlayStation, otherwise I'd be playing it on there. Yeah, I was kind of hoping the Chief Collection would be on PlayStation. I could have gotten so many views out of that. When they were announcing all the Xbox games coming to PlayStation, I got like a big bump on views for my Master Chief Collection video. Yeah. You're stuck in the team screen? Oh man. Restart your game and rejoin.
Gain the hill.
No wonder our team's struggling to dominate like we should. Go for those all bugged out guys. He can't keep getting away with this. That's the problem. If they release this on PlayStation, they probably have to have a more quality release. On Xbox, they can get away with the bugs. Xbox users are used to less. All its disconnects and stuff. Wolf Willow, no! Wolf Willow, come back. You can rejoin the match. Wolf Willow, come back. Good beat, Legundler. Good beat. Good beat indeed. Nice. Damn. What's powerful Xbox? I mean, I think they'd be stupid to do 2 SKUs again, but yeah, who knows with Microsoft, honestly. Probably just be 1 SKU and they'll do like the OEM thing with there's a bunch of different like configurations of it or whatever. But yeah, I'm doubtful they'll try that multi-SKU thing again. It really slapped them hard this time around. Sounds like someone drive around like a weirdo out there. Damn. GTA, I mean, it'll probably run at 60 FPS. Ubisoft will come through with Black Flag. I don't know. The hopes and dreams are in the hands of the UK group of Ubisoft people. What I was really waiting for was that Star Wars Monopoly. The rockets are down! Wolf Willow, why have you not rejoined? We need that 4th player.
Hill moved.
Oh great, they got the rockets. This is ridiculous.
Come back,
I don't know, I think UK time's different than our time, so I should probably be hearing back in the middle of the night randomly about from them about it. Damn it. 7:45, and there should be an email popping up any moment talking about it. Galactic Racer, I mean, I hope it's good. Outlaws? Yeah, it's okay. Just kinda felt like I was going through the motions playing that game, though, but it's okay. Some people really hate on that one, but it's pretty average. It's fine. Come on, we could still do this. Even without Wolf Willow, we can still get it done. Hunter Call the Wild, the definitive one. Yeah, I heard the UK was like insanely hot, which is kind of funny considering it's like endless amounts of rain and wind here. Like seriously, just endless rain and wind. But yeah, I've heard it's cooking in the UK lands. How do I know that? Because the guinea pig groups I follow, they're all in the UK. We did it? What? I mean, it's not alive tomorrow. The only thing that's alive is you guys. Liking the stream, subscribe, and great donation. It's cool. Consider becoming a channel member, the gift and the patron option, and the Discord for stream alerts. Also that Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below, but yet above, but yet at the same time. 100. We don't use Fahrenheit. This is a Celsius channel. 100F means fuck all to me. 100 fucking nothings. No, we never did a DLC video for Call of the Wild. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Yeah, that heat wave could get here so that I could, like, enjoy the magic of, you know, fucking swimming. That would be great. I can't even play pickleball because it's too fucking windy to play pickleball even. I can't even pickle the ball, guys. $37. Oh, that's really hot. That's the kind of weather where you're like, hell yeah, I got air conditioning, but like right now it's just like my air conditioning's on and I'm just freezing most nights. But you know, I don't want to get caught in the whole cycle of like, oh, it's cold, so I turn on the heat, and then it's like, oh, the next day it's warm, so then I turn on the air conditioning again. I'm just dealing with it. I'm just dealing. What the hell are these guys doing?
Hill control.
We made one quit already? Sick. Wolfillo guy, did you get like a penalty for like disconnecting last match? Will your penalty time be up by the next level? Rum and cokes. I didn't really have that many rum and cokes today. I actually was enjoying some gin. Yeah, I was doing like, I had like mango gin and then some like, not limeade, but like a sort of weird kind of lemonade, raspberry lemonade kind of thing, you know, all 0 calorie. What is air conditioning? Yeah, actually I have something better than air conditioning. I have this thing called central air. It's pretty amazing. It actually changes your life. There you have it. Your houses are built to hold heat. I know, right? Isn't it funny when like temperature demographics and stuff change and everything like that, and you're stuck like, you know. How did I cut above that guy's head flat-footed? You're just like, what the hell? How did I cut above his head? PC set up in this economy. You must suffer. Don't worry, it builds character, I think. Yeah, we used to not do that here, but as it got warmer, all the houses in like the last 20 years are basically built with like air conditioning, and the last 10 years or so air, central air and stuff. It changed a lot, man. Like house building and stuff. Changed a lot.
Ill controlled. Hill contested.
The other team's very odd, I must say,
Hill
as far as their movement and pathing. Oasis. Everybody likes Oasis here. Everybody knows Oasis is better than Blur. Everybody knows that. No discussion here about that. Unbelievable. Becky, could you believe that disappointment there? There was too many of them. Yeah, at least we're slaughtering them on the score. Angry swipe. Yeah, that's how I used to be until I bought this house. That was me sitting there sweating on stream and complaining and crying about it. No more. Yeah, I guess thank God I'm not like a streamer only. Otherwise I'd be like, yeah. That's why you diversify, guys. Always diversify what you do in life. Always diversify. Then, you know, sometimes your videos aren't doing well, your streams do well, and sometimes your streams aren't doing well, your videos do well. Always diversify. Yep. Then you're not caught flat-footed, like the UK and their lack of air conditioning. Be dying if it was like 37 degrees. Do you guys ever think of building new houses in the UK that are more like climatized to modern climates? Yeah. Tweezers or peels. Shut the fuck up, Vaylander. The UK, yeah, they've had like what 5 or 6 prime ministers come and go in like the last decade or so. It's just embarrassing. They can barely hold their parties together ever since they Brexited it. I heard their oak whites are better now, though. I guess the true test will be how they do in the World Cup. Are they better post-Brexit or before the Brexit? That's the big question. Creed. What does Creed have to do with Oasis? Due to heat? Wow, that's rough. No, seriously, that is really rough. There was actually, wasn't there a lot of people passing away in one of the European countries due to heat or something too? Ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Yeah, let's see if we can pick up Wolf Willow guy. He's on the Xbox app. Guys, Wolf Willow might have died on the way back to his country. Do, 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 do. But can you take me higher? The better likes on the stream. Oh, that would have been pretty good. Okay, we'll start another match. I think Wolf Willow might have gotten a long ban for his tardiness. Oh no, is he joining? I don't know if he's joining. Give me a sign, Wolf Willow guy. Hit me one more time. Do do do.
king of the hill.
Ah, this is Gunler's favorite game.
New hill available. Lost the lead.
Ah, I hate that gun so much. If anything, Liam there, wouldn't you say that by changing the way your society works, that provides you with a nice new challenge in life that you can aspire to accomplish and overcome? It all depends on your perspective. Yeah. Your internet flopped. Oh, that's rough. It happens, man. I feel that. Damn it, I thought I popped his ass with needles. I guess not. I guess not.
Hill taken. Hill taken. Taken. New hill available. Come back hill.
Such an interesting level. Design-wise, that is. I'm just like, you know, Liam, maybe in life you weren't being challenged enough before and your government just gave that to you. Yeah. You know, some people, they take that as, you know, strife and everything like that, and some people, they welcome the challenge. Kind of a glass half full sort of scenario, you know what I'm saying? Really? Man, the Needler's just not putting out for me this match. Seriously, I'm playing like garbage. Guess I should just focus on the battle rifle. Usually I'm able to, like, you know, needle people and they just perish. Ah, he's got the freaking over shield. I'm screwed. We'll try again, we'll foil up. Don't worry, we believe in you. I'm just saying, maybe this is the adversity that Liam needs in his life to challenge him to reach new heights. My Needler confidence is absolutely just shattered this match. Usually the Needler, like, kicks ass in Halo 4. It's not doing anything. Are they still a guy alive on there? Damn it. There you go, Liam. We expected nothing less than you taking on the challenges of life. If you perish along the way, at least you know that you lived.
Hill move.
Odd. Why isn't this going well? The Needler still didn't get him? Is there something defective with the Needler? Seriously. Usually it's a good, like, 60% of a Needler clip will, like, kill somebody. I can't seemingly needle anyone in this.
New hill
I don't like that one bit.
gained the hill.
Like one of the worst matches of Halo 4 I've ever had on here. It's just not clicking. Damn. Nothing's going well for this. First time picking up a Needler. It's just like, it's just not like connecting. Like, it's not killing people. What the fuck? I Halo 4 better than this.
5 minutes remain. New hill.
It's crazy because it's like 14 years old. There we go.
Hill taken.
Where was that earlier? Dual Needler? I don't know, I don't think it was that good in Halo 2. I think jetpacks actually add a nice little bit of style and flair to this game that you just don't appreciate, man. You blame Halo Reach for the armor abilities and stuff. Fuck. Outgunned, outplayed, out-haloed.
Gained the hill.
Come on, we're better than this.
Hill defense. Hill taken.
I mean, it's a little late for a comeback, but you know. Damn. You just gotta get good, man. Conduit on the Wii? Jeez. Weird ass reference, but alright. The hell happened out there, guys? Why weren't y'all spending more time liking the stream? Subscribing, it's great. Donations, cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Channel member, the giftings, the patron option, and the Discord for some stream alerts, but not an adequate amount, obviously. Also, the Amazon store affiliate link. All that more in the video description below. Yo. Do do do. I don't know if the in-game invite a system member works, but we'll see. There we are, let's roll. Yep, it's the polls on my channel, that's the hot thing these days. Fuck. Wow, actually the buying GTA poll actually might be the most quickly voted poll ever on the channel. Even beating yesterday. Crazy, yo. BTB. Yeah, I started the stream with Big Team Battle. I just don't do it later in the night because it's too hard to find matches. Whoa, Gunler guy left? Unbelievable. What a filthy casual that dude is, am I right? Trade one guy for another guy. Extraction. I thought Halo 4 was a hero, kind of like the Yellow Sun. I hate when I get out Haloed. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if Wolf Willow can bring us glory that Gunler just could not. They'll add multiplayer? No. Multiplayer mode would actually take a lot of effort for them to add, so they're not going to bother with it. Halo Combat, whatever the fuck it's called, is just like a half-assed attempt to make some extra money off the Halo franchise. That's okay.
More targets than your
Wolf Willow guy not even playing. Unbelievable. You can't keep getting away with this.
Alpha converted.
He's got the rockets on the bridge. Oh, he's playing now, guys. He's alive. Well, you know, when I was playing Halo back in the day, I always thought I should play like Halo 5. That's what everybody likes. Damn it, dude. It's always such a tight level for combat. Halo cinematic trailer. I don't know. I think Starry Night's pretty good. He signed the chief. Negative, sir. I think we lost it. And he was like, not yet. And it's like, bum, 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 bum. That's a Super Bowl commercial. You ever played on this map? It's like specifically a map that only exists for this game mode. It's really weird. It's a Forge level that, like, yeah, it literally just exists for Extraction. I don't understand it. It's a terrible map design. It does not really work. Yeah. Fuck. Wow, this sucks. Move full. I need you to like shoot a guy and get some points or something. How the fuck did that guy survive? And again, I think you misunderstand the timeline. Like, you know, Don Matrick did kind of run Xbox when it was like the good times. Like, Peter Moore left like right after the 360 launched. Like, probably some of the best years you ever had on Xbox for Don Matrick running it. You just don't respect the Matrick enough. I'd have to turn off Halo 4 because our teams are inadequate on this one tonight, it seems like.
Enemy is striking sharp.
My teammates seriously not even recognize that guy was shooting at them. Oh. Unbelievable. Playing your lack of faith in Matrick. Disappointing. He gave you 1 month early access to Call of Duty. What more did you want from the guy? At least he didn't close studios and lay people off.
Next point wins.
Nice, a one shot. God damn it, teammates. Come on, guys. Let's get some points, some kills going. Something. Anything. Why don't you help me shoot him, man? I'm just fucking watching, like. Ugh. Phil's up the Phil Spencer? He's still at Xbox. He's not gone till the summer's done. He's like overseeing what Ash is doing there. He's in a guidance role till the summer ends. Hasn't even left the company. People don't read. Ooh, the Offspring tweeted about Crazy Taxi. Does that mean they got the song back? Not on Game Pass. Wow, they actually got the Offspring back in Crazy Taxi. Do 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 do. Officially gone? No, he's there overseeing until the summer's done. I'm sure Ash will be gone soon too. This is just a stepping stone for her to move on to a different, more successful part of the company or a different company as a CEO. She's just a hatchet woman. Adrift? Oh god. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn off Halo 4 after this, aren't we? Yeah, I'm sure. You know, Phil Spencer's sitting there crying into his dollar bills that he made. Millions. Guy was well paid.
King of the hill. Control the hill to earn points. New hill available. You have the hill. First strike. You have the hill. First point. Gain the lead.
Yeah, there goes my overshield. Damn. Asha, I don't think she'd like all the things I say about her. I only Halo 4 harder.
Lost the lead.
Is our team Halo'd out?
New hill available.
Like, I thought we were the Halo Dream Team here.
Hill contested.
Buck. Why isn't the needler killing, man? Usually it shreds people. There we go, but it took way too many needles for that to happen. Oh yeah, but I blew up on the needler right away. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Is that thunder outside? Never tell if it's thunder or some weirdo doing some weird thing at some ungodly hour. Damn it. Should beat that guy. Is that one guy on our team running around with an assault rifle? Oh god. Wow, that person actually timed picking up the overshield perfectly. Really interesting. Man, sometimes.
New hill available.
Don Matrick was a hero though, Gunler. Someday you'll accept that in your heart, when you know it to be true. He just didn't appreciate what he did for Xbox. know, you came from a time where you could actually hold your head proud about having an Xbox. Can feel like a straight up never-ending depression quest.
Hill offense.
Yep. It is a great night. Kind of, sort of. I kind of thought I would have stick that guy. I thought both of those two grenades were candidates to actually hit him, but I guess not. Are you serious? Hell do you go? Come on, team. Give me a little bit of help here on these positions.
New hill available.
He took over in, like, was it 2007, Don Matrick? Like, and before that, he was, like, basically at the job, like, where he's, like, head of first party and stuff, like... You basically have nothing today that Xbox had during its golden era. It wasn't for Matrix's contributions. No point in playing the objective because this match is a wash, but so I'll try to get a kill or two. Well, I guess that didn't work out either. Okay, we'll take Halo 4 off after this. Jesus. Ba, 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 ba. Sorry, Halo 4. Our teammates just aren't good enough to make it happen. Contacting server? What do you mean you can't contact the server? Oh my god, this fucking console sucks. Oh my god, this fucking console, dude. Ugh. Server regions invalid. What the fuck? Why do we play on this piece of shit? What do you mean I need the internet? Did they break the fucking console again or something? It was fucking some update or some shit. Oh my god, I fucking hate this platform. You have a fucking Ethernet cord plugged in. What do you mean I'll need the internet? All services are available. Sure don't fucking seem like it. Ugh. Fucking kill me. Oh my god. Fuck. I feel like other people don't deal with all the fucking problems I deal with it day to day. Channel use my footage. Yeah, someone else told me about that or something, yeah. God damn it. Fuck. I hate that new logo so fucking much. It reminds me of Xbox having issues. Piece of shit console. Wah, 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 wah. The Xbox Helix. Oh fuck. Called on Patrick. Yo, Patrick, I'm having some issues. Do, do, do. Yeah, well, the 360 was a really good product, and he knew it. That's why he recommended it. It's a great product that actually fucking worked. Yeah, the TV services for Xbox One were great at the time, and they functioned. Fuck. I should just give up. The Xbox has beat me. And SDR rod. They were so good because you wanted to buy it even though it was dying. You wanted to buy another one. Series X dies, I wouldn't feel the need to go get another one. Be like, eh, whatever, no big deal. Oh my fucking god, there's no one playing this fucking thing, this fucking game. Fucking bullshit, the console fucking dying. Ah! The red rings. It's because they rushed it to market. Like 7 minutes here trying to get through a match. We get Waterfall. The fucking game's gonna be like 3 minutes long. Ugh, man. Capture the flag.
Capture the flag.
Map that has bad performance issues. Oh, the thing didn't even get off. The fucking shield drain. We got a guy that's just like crouched, not playing. Tasty Dumpling's not playing. Ha ha ha! Oh, we just play it. It's Tasty Dumplings here, guys. There'll be a certain point where they're turning off the Xbox Live entirely, and like the last thing we'll be streaming is playing MCC. It'll be really funny. Ugh. It's like those people that wouldn't let go of Halo 2. They have 2 of our flags already. Ugh. Oh, there's a guy there in the corner. Oh, I forgot you can slide down there. What's the point?
Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag
My teammates shoot me in the back while I was shooting this other guy.
Flag dropped. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag captured. Flags.
Damn. Well, that was emotionally traumatizing. Used my content, got views, and then I get nothing out of it. Yeah. At least I got referenced. The Maka guy didn't even fucking give me credit. At least I got credit for it. That was the funniest thing, was him being like, oh yeah, I'm filming this all with you, and then you just went and refilmed it all. I was like, that fucking dude. Yeah. Okay, this match is totally gonna go better. Right? Right? Oh, it's the same guys. Oh, Christ. It's totally gonna go our way. They're just gonna dominate this match. It's gonna be sick. Watch. It's gonna be like, pa, 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 pa. Yeah, we got this. King of the Hill.
King of the Hill. Ill control. Ill control. Ill control. Gain the lead.
Damn it, man.
Gain the lead.
Did my teammate just stick me in the back of the head? I think that's just what happened there, is my teammate stuck me in the back of the head. How the fuck did that guy die? His shields were popping. He should have been dead. His shields were popped, man. Damn.
Ill control.
From where? From where? Yeah. And these guys are on you pretty quick in this one. Oh, come the fuck on! Come on! Really? Really? I spawned into him shooting me? Damn, dude.
Hill tested. Ill moved.
Well, you know, you get what you get on the pools there, Caleb.
Control.
Those GTA polls on the channel page are very popular though today, or the last couple days. I made one of them fear the pink mist. Why am I spawning right fucking beside? It's the second time. It's a large enough map. Anyway, I give up on Halo tonight, guys. It's just yeah, I yield on Halo tonight. That's good. It would only get worse from here on out. I yield. Have a great one.